Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's good to be back here chatting to you, getting all of these facts out of the way. It's good. Lads, make sure you hop over to my store and pick up some merch. You can also head over to Cerberus and pick up some stuff there. I'm also with a peptide company now also. I'm just going to grab the name of it here for you quickly. I'm currently using BPC. I haven't been able to squat heavy with the last, I'd say it's been about 2 or 3 months. Just couldn't put any weight on my knees. They're just been cunts because I'm getting old. I'm nearly 40. But I found this place called apexreceptor.com. And if you use my code ODWIRE15, you'll get some money off. But currently using BPC 157. This is my first week using it, and I'm already kind of finding the benefits. I was able to squat 260 late last week for 5, 6, 7 reps, I think, which is huge for me. And it was pain free, which is the main thing, because I hate the pain. Do you know what I mean? Now, lads, moving on swiftly. I got a comment in from his name, or she. I find names on YouTube weird. You don't give us too much away about yourself. It's very hidden. I can't see your name. I can't see your face a lot of the time. You can literally say what you want. You are saying what you want. Calling me a cunt. I know I'm a cunt. Fuck pa. Fuck pa. Fuck pa. You're right too. Fuck me. Anyway, yes-V9X. What a weird name. Hey Pat, I'm a fan of you on the channel, but how did you feel about what Tom said about World's Strongest Man? Now, it's not really about what Tom said about World's Strongest Man. It was more of a reaction to what Hooper said about World's Strongest Man. And to be quite honest with you lads, if Hooper said the grass is green, I think at this stage Tom would disagree with him, because there's no love lost between those two fellas. Let's be honest, they're fighting for World's Strongest Man in a couple of weeks' time. They're coming up to the last couple of heavy events. There will be no love lost between them. So I just think whatever it is, they would just disagree with each other at this point, whether they're being right or wrong. But anyway, let's take a look at the video that Tom shared. I'm going to pull it up here now, lads, and we'll have a little look at it.
What's your thoughts, Stoltman, on Mitchell Hooper's comments about World's Strongest Man?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like getting involved in any of this stuff, but I agree and disagree on some things. I think the money thing is a massive thing. I think, World's Strongest Man, it is a title that everybody knows about in Strongman. It deserves to have a bit more money. Hopefully in the next few years it will. I mean, now with obviously Small, Rogue, Arnold's and that, they need to be competitive with that. But I think with the family.
So that's 100%. I think everyone can agree on is the whole money thing. For argument's sake, when Tom wins World's Strongest Man, he comes away with, I think after tax is something. It's less than what you'd get for winning a Giants Live. I think it comes in at around $30,000. And for me, he's the best in the world at what he does. He is the man at what he does, right? And I just feel like he should be paid accordingly. He's the best strongman in the world when you win World's Strongest Man. I know a lot of you will argue with that, but he is. And I just think he should be paid accordingly. Like if you look at Rory McIlroy, who just won the Masters in golf, he was paid $5 million. That was just prize money. He's a ton of other money coming his way from sponsors and that. So I just think if World's Strongest Man, when they do eliminate the CBS and start live streaming, I think it'll bring in more sponsors, better sponsors that have plenty of money. And then we might see guys like Tom, when they win, getting paid more money. Let's move on.
Getting, paying for family and friends to go over, I don't think is necessary. I think, for example, with Arnold's, I'm only allowed to have one ticket, me plus one. With Raw, I think it's me plus 1 or 2. So it's the same with every single competition. I've never been to a comp where they've said apart from Giants in UK and stuff, where they give you extra ticket stuff, which, is fair enough. But I've never been to an international comp where they've said, Tom, you can have you plus 7 tickets to give to people. Contract stuff, you should never ever do that on social media. For me, contract, if you're signing a contract, that's like me signing a contract with, talking right now about what.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that was cleared up. I think World's Strongest Man were charging ticket prices. Get up, you cunt. And they have rectified that and eliminated it because, and like a load of people saying, oh, we should be allowed to bring loads of family and friends. Well, Rogue and Arnold's and nowhere else allows it. Giants do, to be fair. They allow maybe 2 or 3 or 4 tickets per athlete. But yeah, it's the same across the board. But like, where's the outcry for when Arnold do it or when Rogue does it?
I'm getting from my protein, what I'm getting with all my other sponsors. I just don't think, as professional athletes, you need to put that on social media. You know, the respect of the athletes as well. I think it's also, athletes have to respect the organisation as well, and like have to respect the people that are, you know, the runners that are trying to do their job for more than one athlete. I have to respect everything else. A lot of people don't see.
So what he's saying about contracts is in relation to what Mitchell Hooper was saying about contracts, and it's kind of different what they're talking about. Like Tom Stoltman is talking about his contracts with sponsors, but Mitchell Hooper is talking about the contract with World's Strongest Man and some of the things within that are kind of unreasonable. Some of which I think were rectified, but Mitchell Hooper has yet to state which part of the contract hurts his feelings the most, basically, because he didn't actually say it. What part? Well, the part was that if we share any part of our partake in the event or share any event or share any video of us competing, we are liable to be sued. And as I said before, I don't think we'd be sued. I think World's Strongest Man or Darren or someone would contact you and let you know to take the video down. And if you don't comply with the rules, then you're going to be sued. But I imagine it's the same thing with Arnold's, or I know for a fact it's with Giants Live as well. If you record your event and share it to social media, Darren will be down the phone to you and you'll be made delete it. And if you don't delete it, there's consequences with that. Like there's consequences with everything when you break the rules. Moving on.
Behind the scenes, if you're wanting to get in touch with World's Strongest Man, like for me, I asked Darren a few things about World's Strongest Man and about the events and about some things going on this year. And he replied to me, IMG have got so many people, but Darren's the guy for me. But yeah, I don't like talking about like organisations, you know, like no one apart from the athletes and people know what's going on behind the scenes. It is, from my experiences, World's Strongest Man treats you how you treat other people, and that's.
Yeah, so remember there when Hooper was talking about that, he didn't know who to contact at World's Strongest Man. And to be fair, I think if you contact Darren about World's Strongest Man, he will find the answer for you fairly lively. I'm not sure what that was in relation to when Hooper was talking about it, but like I think if you need anything from Worlds, Darren is the man to contact. And I think as we go on, he's going to have more and more of a in charge role at World's Strongest Man, hopefully.
That's how I see it. And if you be nice, they be nice back. And that's with every competition. I try and give all the organisers as much respect as I can. So that's it. But I don't like getting involved in all that.
So like Tom is talking about there about respect between Hooper and the runners and World's Strongest Man. That you give what you get, basically. Now I'm not sure what that comment is about. Maybe something happened with a runner or something last year between Hooper and that. I know like Hooper can be an awkward cunt. I can be an awkward cunt. Maybe something happened last year, so I'm not sure what that was about.
Stuff, I don't think there's a place to say it. You know, if you're not happy about it, I don't think it's social media it comes to. I think it's like with personal life. Like if you're not happy, don't go put it on social media and join sides and do all that kind of stuff. Talk to the person that is involved in it and get it sorted that way. Like, what's the need to put?
It's funny because Tom is talking there. He's probably the only fella. Do you know, we have these athlete meetings and he's always in contention of winning a competition. He never has a question. There's no awkwardness with him. There's no, oh, maybe that handle should be down a bit, or I don't like the colour of that dumbbell. Do you know, there's none of this shit with him. He just goes in and gets it done, which is what I love about Tom. There's no issue because we all have to do the same thing.
On social media and just have this back and forth like thing about, oh, it's not this, it's not that, it's not that, because at the end of the day, the people that organise it are in decision, and it's up to them what way it goes forward. So
I think there what he's referring to is Mitchell Hooper when he shared his post on Instagram and had to post something about that had nothing to do with him, which in my opinion, Mitchell Hooper had no business posting about that. Absolutely none. No business whatsoever talking about another man's affairs, whatever else. No business in my opinion. But he did. So there we have it. I think that's what that was about. So there we have it, guys. There's Tom. Like, you know, I kind of said what I have to say about the whole video. There's not much else to say about it. There's a couple of things in there that have a bigger backstory, I imagine, which we'll probably never know. Now, there is something coming down the line in terms of World's Strongest Man, because a lot of people were complaining about there not being enough events in the final of World's Strongest Man. And apparently there could be something coming up. I'm not sure. Maybe I was being lied to. But apparently there's talks going on about something possibly being done. Don't hold me to it, because if there was nothing done, I wouldn't be surprised either. So who knows? Maybe we'll have more events in the final or something along the lines of that. Stay tuned so I can find out more. I promise I'll find out and see if I'm allowed to tell you. Thank you all, guys. Make sure you subscribe and I'll see you later.